5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thunderbirds are go.
Hi there.
Why, hello. Can you help me? You going any place near Princeton Avenue?
Why, sure. You want a lift? Hop in.
Well, that's real nice of you. I'd sure be grateful.
You live down Princeton Avenue? That's a nice, quiet neighborhood.
No, I don't, but my doctor does. I've just got to get him down to see my wife. Boy, she's real sick.
Gee, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah. What a night for my car battery to go flat. Say, I sure was lucky to find you. You married, too?
Yep, sure am. In fact, today is our 3rd wedding anniversary.
Is that so? Well. That, explains the little flower display in the back seat.
Mm-hmm. And as soon as the babysitter drops around, I'm taking my wife out to a celebration dinner. Say, why didn't you phone for the doctor?
Oh, okay, just here. This'll be fine. The doc lives just behind those trees. Thank you, sir, very much. But before I let you go, there's just something I got for you.
Hey, what's this? Look, just because I gave you a lift, there's no need to... Hey, what is this?
Now, listen to me, Prescott.
How did you know my name?
Never mind about that. Now, you listen to what I'm going to say and listen carefully because I don't have time to repeat. You work at the Hudson Building, room 1972, right?
Right.
Okay, if you go and look in the top drawer of the cabinet there, you'll find a key to get you out of that bracelet. You're wasting time, Prescott. It's made of solid hydrochromatized steel, and nothing's gonna break it under 20,000 degrees of heat. The box on it contains an explosive charge that is set to go off soon. Are we in business?
All right. What do you want me to do?
Simple. All you gotta do is go to your room in the Hudson Building. When you find the key, you take the bracelet off and leave it in the same drawer.
What happens then?
The whole place goes up. Pow.
You must be crazy.
Okay. I ain't got time to argue. You got 21 minutes before that bomb goes up. If you don't get that bracelet off your wrist soon, your wife is gonna be a widow on a 3rd wedding anniversary. And, just a friendly tip, Prescott. Don't throw the bracelet out the office window. You'll want to get further away than that. Okay, you're wasting time, Prescott. That bomb is set for 8 o'clock. And you got 30 miles to go. Highway control from car 107. Going in pursuit of red casement convertible on Highway 6.
Highway control, check.
get the barriers out for this guy. He's just about to take off.
Check car 107. This guy's not going to stop. Calling all cars, calling all cars.
Who is it, honey?
I don't know. Looks like Mr. Prescott's car. Seems to be in quite a hurry.
What did you say, honey? I can't hear you for the television.
Looks like something's up. Oh, I guess he's got his own key with him. Hey, looks like the cops are after him, too.
I can't hear you, honey.
Gladys, what time is it? Come on. Come on. That's right, officer. I figured you wanted him for something.
What'd he say, honey?
It's his car, all right. Yeah, and look up there.
It's not here. The key is not here.
What do you suppose this guy's up to? Maybe we'll find out when the janitor comes with the key. Yes, sir. Right.
Now listen, Flanagan. As soon as you've got this situation under control, I want a full rundown. That Hudson building is government property. We can't afford any security slip-up.
I understand, sir.
How's the fire situation?
It's getting worse, sir. The fire department are on their way. But the automatic extinguishers inside the building aren't working. Not working?
What about the guy who started all this?
We can't find him, sir. He probably got hit by the explosion. The elevator is out of action, and we can't get near the scene of the explosion.
I wish I knew what the heck this is all about.
Base from Thunderbird 5. Base from Thunderbird 5. Calling International Rescue.
Go ahead, John. Any more news about the Hudson building?
Well, the latest newscast is not too hopeful, I'm afraid. The fire department have got there now, but they're not having much success.
I see. What does Brains make of it?
Well, Brains reckons it must have been some kind of incendiary explosion to cause so much fire so quickly.
Hold it, John. Here's another newscast coming up.
Here at Smoke City, the fire department are trying desperately to cope with this mystery fire at the Hudson building, which followed an explosion completely destroying the 5 top floors. The janitor of the building, Sam Salzman, said that he and his wife were watching television at the time of the explosion, and that the incident was preceded by the arrival at the building of Hudson employee Thomas Prescott. Police Commissioner Garfield says that his department will have several charges to make against Prescott if they ever get him out of the inferno alive. The fire department state that first efforts to rescue the man have failed, but they are not optimistic about the auxiliary equipment they are now going to bring in. This is Frank Forrester. I return you to your program.
Right. If that isn't a call to action, I don't know what is. Alan, get Scott and Virgil down here straight away.
Yes, Father.
We don't want a moment's delay. Brains?
Yes, Mr. Tracy.
You better put Virgil straight about which part will be required for the operation.
Right, Mr. Tracy.
This is a chance to try the new fire rescue equipment. Tintin, I want you to monitor all broadcasts about the fire at the Hudson Building and keep Scott and Virgil informed.
All right, Mr. Tracy.
Thunderbirds are go.
Mr. Tracy, I have given Virgil my instructions about the necessary equipment.
Judging by the latest reports from the Hudson Building,
I've advised him to take an extra supply of diacetylene.
I don't hold out much hope for the guy at the foot of the elevator shaft, sir. The place is getting badly flooded.
Even with the pumps working full force.
now what about the safety doors, Flanagan?
Well, the explosion caused them to shut automatically, sir. But the fires damaged the release mechanism, and now we can't get them open. Base from Thunderbird 1. Calling base from Thunderbird 1.
Receiving you, Scott.
What's the latest at the Hudson Building, Tintin?
The fire department are stopping the fire from spreading all right, Scott, but they can't really get it under control while Prescott is still at the bottom of the shaft. They also seemed pretty certain that the automatic fire extinguishers could not operate when the fire broke out, because the main water supply had been cut off.
So, there's more in this than meets the eye.
Scott, what's your ETA?
I shall be reaching Spoke City in 9.5 minutes, Father. Well, they've contacted Prescott by means of the elevator radio, but he appears to be in a pretty bad way. There's also been a radio message for you, sir.
Oh, yeah?
International rescue. We're on their way, sir.
International rescue? Here, give me that radio.
ETA rescue zone in 17 minutes. How's Scott making out?
He's practically there, Virgil. He's talking to the chief of police now.
If you can get the fire department to keep the fire under control, we will undertake to get the man up from the elevator shaft.
Sure, I can fix that. The fire is spread to some of the basement floors by the elevator shaft.
How many basement floors are there?
10.
And what other access is there to them?
None at all, I'm afraid. The safety doors are jammed, as you know. I got my men down there trying to cut a way through.
Right. Well, you'd better withdraw them right away. And we shall want part of the area cleared for landing.
All right, International Rescue. You can come down on the open area at the back of the Hudson Building. I'll have the rear entrance clear.
Thanks. And I shall want your guarantee of full secrecy for my organization during the whole of this rescue operation.
You've got it, buddy. You've got it. Boy, is that a sight for sore eyes.
Even now, as I talk to you, ladies and gentlemen, the eyes and hearts of the people of Spoke City are turned upwards to watch the arrival of the second international rescue craft. Now she has disappeared behind the flaming facade of the Hudson Building. For, ladies and gentlemen, at the express wish of the international rescue team, the entire operation is to be conducted in secret.
Okay, but what about the man at the bottom of the shaft?
What do you suppose these international rescue guys are up to? They've been in there 30 minutes.
Right, Father. We've got the diacetylene cage fixed up.
Okay, Scott. Good luck.
Okay, fellas. Down you go.
Heat increasing. Right. Starting diacetylene sprinklers.
Hey, this dicetylene is great.
Yeah, I only hope our supply lasts. I don't think the tank's big enough.
How's it going, fellas?
All right so far, Scott. But I doubt if the dicetylene supply will last.
What was that?
Prescott? Prescott, this is International Rescue. Answer if you can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Good. We've come to get you out of there. Now listen carefully. What kind of shape is the elevator in?
Pretty bad. The water's rising all the time, I'm afraid.
But how is the frame of the elevator car? Is it still intact?
Yeah, I reckon it is. Why?
Right. Operating grabs. All right, Scott. I think we've got her. Coming up now.
Hey, what goes on?
Dicetylene's finished.
I was afraid that might happen.
You think we'll make it?
We've got to. We've just got to.
Okay, Prescott, you're gonna be all right now.
Well, did you see Prescott?
Yes, sir. But he's still sticking to that cockeyed story about the guy giving him the bracelet.
I tell you, I never heard an alibi like it. Here's a guy, goes out on his wedding anniversary and commits enough offenses to give him 20 years inside.
Yeah, a guy with a spotless record, too.
You know what, Flanagan?
What?
I believe him.
Huh?
Just think. 1, that explosion destroys the files on some of the most vicious gangs operating today, including the Erdman gang. 2, the automatic extinguishers in the Hudson building had been sabotaged. It adds up, you know. Oh, what you got there, Jones?
We just picked this up on the 19th floor of the Hudson building, sir.
Why, that's it. That's the bracelet. Right. Get me the FBI.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna get to the bottom of this, even if it means employing a little deception.
But, Alan, I thought you said you saved the man in the Hudson building.
We did too, Tintin. What do you think has made them publish this story, Father?
Well, Alan, it looks to me as if the authorities are taking this line for a very special reason. Could be they've got some kind of a scheme lined up.
Gee, that Prescott was a nice guy. I wish there was something we could do to help.
Hey, how about that, Father?
No, Alan, that sort of thing is best left in the hands of the FBI and Interpol. My guess is they're hoping they can make the man responsible think it's safe to try the same trick again.
More tea, old chap? Oh, no, thanks. Well, as I was saying, Southern is the best man for the job. Well, believe me, they need to be tough to deal with the Erdman gang. Ah, here's Southern now.
Afternoon, sir.
All set, then?
Yes, sir.
Right. You won't be needing this. But you will need this. Good luck, and be careful.
What's the idea?
Do not worry. The leader will give you complete instructions by radio when you reach Glencarry Castle in Scotland. What are they keeping us in this dump for? Boy, is it cold.
They know what they're doing. Just relax. You heard what our orders were.
Yes, instructions by radio, but when? We've been here 36 hours already and not a peep.
Attention. This is the leader speaking. I will now outline the final details of the plan. Listen very carefully. I will only go through it once.
Okay, go ahead.
At 0900 hours, you will leave the castle.
0900 hours.
Yes, the timing is vital. You will drive to the nuclear plutonium store, which is marked on your route maps. Isotopes for all Britain's nuclear power stations are stored inside the building. The authorities maintain that the store is impregnable. We are going to prove them wrong. Powerful robots guard every door.
Then we won't run up against any people.
No, the entire area is deserted. At 0910 hours, you will take up your positions.
That's before the perimeter gates at 9:10.
Precisely. Alarm systems have already been rendered ineffectual, so you can move with ease. The ray machine you have been supplied with is tuned to the robot frequencies and will render inactive the robot at the gate. You will then enter the building, unsealing each electronic door as you go. Again, you will use the ray machine. There are 3 electronic doors with a robot guarding each. At 0930, you must be in the main storeroom where the vault is housed.
That's where the plutonium is stored, eh?
Yes. You will set the fuses and then clear the area and drive south. You will rendezvous with my helijet and prepare to leave the country.
And that's when we get paid?
Yes, if your assignment has been successfully carried out.
So we're going to meet you at last.
Yes, if all has gone well, you will have earned that honor.
And the rendezvous remains as arranged?
What's the matter? Didn't you hear the first time? And for Pete's sake, stop playing around with that pen.
Listen, Dempsey, I'm hanged if I'm going to take orders from you. If I want to mess around with this thing, I will. We've got to get this timing right.
Gentlemen, there is no time for bickering amongst yourselves. Sutton is right. Exact timing is vital. Because 3 hours after you have set the fuses, at precisely 12:30 hours, the nuclear store will explode.
And I don't want to be around at that moment. No, sir.
But what about the fuses? They must be a special type. How do we get hold of them? And what time do we have to set them?
I was waiting for one of you to ask me that. The fuses are set at this moment and are attached to your wrists.
But that's crazy. These things are locked on. We can't get them off.
This is a precaution I have taken to make certain you carry out the mission successfully. You see, the key that will release the bracelets is the same one that unlocks the panel to the plutonium vault mechanism.
You mean it's inside the nuclear store?
Yes, in a box on the vault door. Now you understand why you must get into that building and carry out the plan. If you fail, you will all be blown to kingdom come.
Come on, Dempsey. It's time.
Okay, don't rush me.
Hey, you got to admit it was a smart move to lock these things to our wrists.
Yes, very smart. Well, let's get moving.
Okay, Seven. We're bang on schedule. Fix that robot.
perimeter gates.
Get ready, Southern. As soon as I work these frequencies, robot number 2 is gonna try to grab us.
Check time.
Bang on. Stand back.
Okay, one more door, and then the board.
All 9:20 hours. We got 10 minutes to find that key and get these fuses off our wrists.
Okay, the door's open. Make with the race, Southern.
What happened to the fourth row?
Ah, who cares? Come on. Get the key, Southern. This fuse on my wrist worries me.
And me. If they blow too soon, we're dead men.
Right, stand where you are. There's been a slight change of plan.
What are you talking about? Quit clowning.
Yeah, unlock these bracelets.
All in good time. First, you're going to do something for me.
Southern, you're wasting time.
Shut up and listen. You're both going to meet the leader as arranged. But you're going to capture him and bring him here.
I didn't like you from the start. I should have had you double-checked.
One of the first lessons in security, Dempsey. Don't trust anyone. Now get moving and remember those fuses. Bring the leader back or you die.
Say, what's your angle? You want a bigger cut? More money?
You wouldn't understand even if I told you. Now do as I say.
But it's miles to the rendezvous point. We'll never have time to get back before these charges blow.
That's your problem. Now speed it up. You're behind schedule.
Sorry, Southern. No deal.
You have no choice. You're just wasting time. Remember, your life's at stake.
Maybe it's your life, Southern, not ours. Get the key, Dempsey. Guess things worked out okay for us after all. Yeah, it couldn't be better.
Okay, Kenyon. Catch.
What are you going to do?
We're gonna leave you, just like that. But first, we'll take off your bracelet. Fix it, Dempsey. Then we'll place the charges as arranged and clear out of here. In 3 hours, this place is gonna go up. And so will you, Southern. Place those other 2 fuses, Dempsey. We're way behind schedule.
I've searched him. He's got no radio. But what if someone's working with him? They could get in and rescue him.
I've thought of that. When we leave, we'll shut the electronic doors and jam them. Nobody can get in time to save him.
Okay. All set.
Right. Let's go.
I may be finished, but so are you. You won't escape.
Ah, quit fooling yourself, Southern. No one can stop us, least of all you. Okay, Dempsey. Take care of the controls.
Agent Tiger 4 to HQ. Come in, HQ. I must contact 2-1.
This is 2-1. You were instructed to contact me only in an emergency.
This is an emergency. Things have gone wrong. The fuses have been set, and the nuclear store will explode at 12:30 hours.
Right. We'll get up there and release you.
No, there's no time. Dempsey and Kenyon have jammed the entrance doors. You must evacuate the entire area.
But we've got less than 3 hours.
Listen to one. When those fuses blow, it'll cause the biggest explosion the world has ever known. The area must be evacuated.
But there must be some way of saving you.
Look, forget me. Thousands of people are in danger. Many of them can be saved if you work fast.
Okay. Now we've got a long, fast drive south to the rendezvous with the leader.
And the money. Let's go.
Southern, someone here has come up with an idea. We might yet be able to save you.
But, Chief, there's no time. No one can get into this place in time.
No one, except perhaps International Rescue.
International Rescue, of course. Perhaps they can stop the leader at the rendezvous spot I told you about.
I don't know if they'll do that. They're strictly a rescue organization, not a police force.
Maybe, but it's worth a try.
Calling International Rescue. This is Sir William Fraser of the British Security Service. Codename 2-1. We need your help.
Go ahead, 2-1. What's your problem?
One of our agents is sitting on a nuclear explosion that'll destroy half of England.
Wowee, that's serious. Give me the details.
Nothing like fishing to relax the mind.
And the body, if you're any example.
Hey, Alan, I've got a bite.
Play it for a while, Tintin. Give it more line.
Emergency call. Return to base immediately. I'm briefing Scott and Virgil now.
I'll start the engines.
Bring in your catch, Tintin.
Yes, Gordon. I think it's a big one this time.
It really is a big one this time, boys. You heard the details?
You've got just 2.5 hours.
Boy, are we going to be tight on time.
Yeah, let's go.
I'll take pod 5, the laser beam equipment.
Well, what about 2-1's other problem, Mr. Tracy?
You mean the guys that started all this trouble? Well, it's not our job to catch crooks, no matter how dangerous they are.
No, sir, but our agent in Britain could help.
Yeah. Lady Penelope. This should be right up her street. International Rescue HQ calling International Rescue England.
International Rescue, Lady Penelope speaking.
This is a hot one, Penny. Foreign agents are fleeing Britain. They must be stopped, and you've only got a couple of hours.
Right. What's the location, Jeff?
IR reference 19/540. Can you handle it?
I'll do my best, Jeff, but we'll have to move very swiftly. I'll call you later for more information.
You rang, milady?
Yes, Parker. Another assignment. Get out the Rolls Royce. We're heading north. And hurry.
How are we going to be on time, milady?
Well, it'll be touch and go. We can't afford any holdups.
Thunderbird 2 from Thunderbird 1.
What is your estimated time of arrival at the danger zone?
12:10, Scott. Flying at maximum speed now.
FAB, Virgil. That'll give us less than 20 minutes to get into the plutonium store.
What is the delay, Parker?
It's this truck in front, milady. I can't get past him.
But we're behind time, Parker. Give him a toot.
Right, milady.
Thunderbird 2 from Thunderbird 1.
Approaching danger zone.
FAB, Scott.
Hurry along, will you, Virgil?
I'll take a look around down there and try to contact Southern. International Rescue, Thunderbird 1 to Southern. Can you hear me?
Am I tuned to your frequency?
Yes, I can hear you, loud and clear.
Great. Now you just sit tight.
Thunderbird 2 will be here in 5 minutes. We'll soon have you out.
Please, get away while you can. It's impossible to reach me in time.
Listen, Southern.
We've come a long way to get you out, and that's exactly what we're going to do.
You must get clear, please.
You must get clear.
International Rescue doesn't give up that easy.
Thunderbird 1 from Thunderbird 2. Approaching danger zone.
Okay, Virgil, we're gonna have to work fast. These doors are jammed tight.
Any chance of blasting our way in?
I can't risk it. Charges may upset those fuses, not to mention the plutonium.
Okay, stand back.
But we've got 14 minutes before those fuses blow. And there's 2 more doors to go after this one.
Okay, Scott. Setting auto timer to 14 minutes. Okay. Here we go, Scott. Come on, baby. That's better. Stand by for jet blast.
It's no good. I can't get free.
Minutes to go.
Try the jet now, Virgil. Time's running out. I gotta get those fuses. Now take care of that robot, Virgil.
Okay, Scott. Okay, Southern. We'll soon have you free.
Well, it looks like this is the last time the Erdman gang can try the bracelet game on anybody, Father.
That's right, Scott. I guess Tom Prescott is fully vindicated now.
Yeah.
It only remains for Penelope to tidy up the details.
It's the next field, Parker. Listen, I believe I can hear the helijet.
Hey, you know, I'm glad things turned out the way they did. We get a bigger share of the loot.
Yeah, say, that's right.
Quite so. Now all we have to do is escape to safety. And that should be quite a simple matter.
He's in a bad way, Scott. If only I could have released him quicker.
You did your best, Virgil. Those robots aren't the easiest guys to handle. I'll call an ambulance. We've got to get him to hospital. Say, look who's here.
Wonder how she got on.
Success?
Success.
Lady Penelope, this is Southern, the agent we just rescued. He needs hospital attention.
Yes, I can see that. Scott, get him in the car. I'll take him myself.
Lady Penelope, you've been very kind.
Are you fully recovered now?
Yes, I'm as fit as ever. But I'm afraid it's the end of my career as a secret agent.
Oh, dear. I am sorry. But why's that?
Well, my cover's broken now. We secret agents are only able to operate if we remain strictly incognito. But then, a person in your position wouldn't know that.
I wouldn't? Oh, no, of course not. I wouldn't. But it does sound fascinating. Do tell me about it.
Oh, I don't want to bore you.
Oh, but you wouldn't. You know, I've often felt I'd like to do something exciting, like being a secret agent.
Well, it's not all romance, you know. In actual fact and reality, it's a tough existence. Never being yourself. Someone like you, so sheltered and gentle, it just wouldn't be you. With all due respect, you're just not the type. You see, we walk with danger as a shadow. Death is a constant companion. And oh, Penelope, you just be what you are. A very beautiful lady.